All right, guys, so I'm in the DMV area. I'm here in Maryland, PG County. We have a owner here who wants to consider taking his basement and turning it into a midterm rental. So a midterm rental is 30 days to under a year. Pretty much we can still put it on Airbnb. We don't have to go through the hoops like the regulations for short-term rental because it's very strict in Maryland, particularly in this county. But for 30 days or longer is considered a long-term stay in the eyes of the government. So it's something that we can decide if we're going to pursue without having to deal with the legal ramifications. Here behind me, we have this beautiful backyard here. It's already built up, pretty new, plenty of space to hang out. It's got the fireplace. We've got a grill here. And then we have this chill area with a gazebo and a TV setup. So this will be cool for just hanging out during the summertime. The basement unit is going to be 2 bedrooms and just 1 bathroom. It's not staged correctly for someone to live. There's a bar instead of a actual full kitchen. So we're going to check that out and try to figure out how we're going to have to redesign parts of this basement so that it can be ready for Airbnb. So this is bedroom number 1 of the unit. It's already got some furniture. Obviously we'll have to switch some things around. And let's move into the living room area, which has a cool little classic setup. But again, nothing here is permanent. Back here, we've got a 2nd bedroom, but right now it's staged as a gym. It could be one of those places where we could just advertise as a 1 bedroom with a gym. And that is something that people who are staying for 30 days or longer would enjoy, because they can come stay here and get their workout in at the gym at home without having to leave or get a membership for anything. So it's something we have to look at the numbers and see if it makes sense. And this apartment has just 1 bathroom between the 2 bedrooms, but it's in good condition here. Properties like these, or any properties for that matter, you have to determine what makes sense and what doesn't. So something like a gym might make sense, especially if someone is here for 30 days and there's no gym nearby, they can get a workout at home. Or if the numbers make sense for a 2 bedroom and we get 4 guests and it's going to make way more money, then it'd be better to just restage that and turn it to a 2nd bedroom. So that's where we have to check out our numbers and look at the data and see what makes sense. So we just checked out that house, and coincidentally, I have another unit to check out that's only 5 minutes away from here from a completely different person. And this client, it's been my first time work with him, and he wants to potentially turn his house into an Airbnb as well because he had to move out and move up north. Basically just has a house sitting there. And if he puts it for long-term rent, he's afraid it's not going to make any money because he already looked at the comps. So we're going to go take a drive over there to see if this one makes sense for him to Airbnb as well. All right, we're at the 2nd house and I just got access through the garage. I'm about to go inside and take a look. So walking in through the garage, as you see, it's an absolute mess. And at this point, we're used to owners and landlords having places not really ready, but they just need the idea and some direction. On the main level here, we have a bedroom or office. This is an air mattress here. It's a decent sized room. Moved upstairs, and here is the living room area. He's got the couch TV set up already, and it's pretty basic. Things are broken, but it's got some good bones up here. We probably would just need a shampoo up the carpet, the couch, add some color, fix some dents in the wall, things like that. Remove the clutter. The kitchen looks to be the most dated part of it all. The cabinets are pretty dated. However, he does have stainless steel refrigerator, oven, and even a stainless steel dishwasher. So it's got modern touches, even though the cabinets are quite old. And we also got a half bathroom on this level, which is awesome. So that means you don't have to go all the way upstairs to the bedrooms to use the bathroom. You can go to the bathroom right off from the living room. All right, this is bedroom number 2. Already has some furniture, small TV. Looks like we have 2 closets here. Decent sized room. Just needs some life. Just needs some artwork, some decor. This bathroom is for that 2nd bedroom we just left. And here we have a perfectly stocked closet. Let's check out the master bedroom. And here we are. Again, already has some furniture. Got the dresser, the mirror. It's got a nightstand as well. TV's already mounted on the wall, and this one has its own ensuite bathroom. It's a full tub, and we have our closet, a full walk-in closet here. So it looks like we have a total of 3 full bedrooms. One of them looks like to be a office space, so it doesn't have a closet in there, so we would have to put some kind of closet space, some kind of wardrobe in there to make it an official bedroom. We have 2 full bathrooms on the 2nd floor, so 1 in the ensuite and 1 on the main landing. And then we have a half bathroom downstairs in the living room area, kitchen. That's not bad. 3 beds, 2.5 baths. Something that's very common, probably the most common layout in America. But for this, we can probably try to get some monthly stays here as well. Like I said before, it's the same area as the other house we just left today. So they're super strict on the short-term stays. So we'll probably focus on monthlies. And in my experience, I did run a property in Maryland before, and we had a monthly stay that they were paying $4,750, so $4,750 a month, and they were there for 2 years. And it was supposed to be a midterm, and they just kept extending. So it's definitely possible to get monthly rentals even in bigger homes with 3 bedrooms. I think that's going to be the goal for that one. I'm going to talk to the owner, and I'm going to run some more numbers to see if we can give a good estimate for how much we think we can make. And then, of course, I'm going to have him put in the work, or he can hire us and we can put up the art and do all of that and then get the place ready. It's a little bit of work. I wouldn't even call it a lot of work, but it just needs a lot of cleaning. And then we just need to put the pieces together. So hopefully in the near future, I'll post a video of both of these new places that we've seen today and can turn it into something special. All right, guys, I'm in DC for the weekend and I'm staying in my own Airbnb. This is like my 2nd Airbnb ever. This is my own private condo that I bought myself. And staying here, just like when I went to the last place, I started to see things that I would have done differently or things that I've learned. So now I'm going to be able to change some things. I'm going to paint the entire unit. I'm also going to add some accent walls to some of these walls here. This is a 1-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom condo. So I'm going to add some accent walls in the living room and in the bedroom. And I'm going to buy some artwork. I'm going to be buying some furniture and basically just sprucing the place up and making it look even better than it does, because we actually don't have an issue with this listing. It gets bookings, but we would like to make it even better. And that's the key. Even if you're doing good, you can still find ways to even be better. So here's the unit as it stands, and it's already pretty nice, but we're missing things like that artwork on the wall. Same thing with the bedroom. We have no artwork. All these walls need painting. When we bought this condo, the walls are flat. And of course, if you know anything about flat paint, if you just look at the paint too hard, it will scuff. We're going to be painting all of this with satin, and then we're going to be painting some accent walls as well with satin, but we're going to add some color to it as well. So we're trying to pick a color for an accent wall, and I decided this is the color of the year. And we have this book here, Color Trends, so why not try it? So we're in Ross in the art section, and this is my secret place. I love coming here to get art. Art is typically so expensive anywhere you go, but here in Ross you can find some really good pieces at really affordable prices, even super large pieces. And if you can't find it at Ross, you can always go to Home Goods. Home Goods is a little bit more pricey. When it comes to the art, it's relatively the same. So definitely a good spot to get some art. So I immediately found this piece right here, which I think the colors are going to go perfectly with that accent color that I showed from Home Depot. So we're going to see how they all blend together. So after a long day, I ended up getting some new paint, and then we have a bunch of artwork here. I think the goal is we're going to take these 2 right here, plus that one, put them side by side on this wall right here, all 3. It should match because of this couch right here, plus the colors we're doing. Maybe accent wall on that side, maybe not. In my opinion, we don't have enough artwork, but we're going to try to make it work with what limited time I have here. And yeah, we're going to at least at the very minimum upgrade how it looks from today. Alright, so here's the finished product here. We have our artwork here above the couch. The couch has been fully cleaned, shampooed, smells great. As you see here, we have our accent wall, and we pretty much took that green theme, which was the color of the year, and just ran it across both sides of this window. And this TV remains here. We didn't do anything with that. And moving into the bedroom, again, we took that green color, put it as an accent wall here. Looks really good. Got the TV mounted on the wall. Luckily, this condo already came with the plugs built in, so no issues with the wires. And I bought this one-seater swivel chair along with this footrest at Ross, so it really complements that green. And then my painter surprised us by painting this bathroom fully green, and it looks amazing. And that's pretty much it. The whole place is revamped and ready for guests. So now that that's finished, the last thing for me to do is just take some new pictures so that I can upload to Airbnb and all the other websites, and then we're good to go. Thanks for watching.